down, you put bombs at these points on the base level, or something to that effect. So maybe give me like a focused place to be, find out what's there, and a reason for me to be there.
All right. My first priority will probably be to grab the floor plan off the host, and with that, I'll see if there's like a convenient conference room on the first floor that I can schedule you for like a do nothing meeting in.
Okay.
Please buy my daughter's Girl Scout cookies or something.
Sign up for my multi-level marketing.
Have I got...
fully?
Well, yeah, exactly. Go in there, I don't know, sell pool noodles or something.
We noticed you're conveniently located next to the river.
Do you require the services of a gondola?
I'm sorry, I missed some of that stuff because I was had my headset off. What are we doing?
Goofing, mostly.
Selling pool noodles.
We're buying some gondolas. No, we're thinking. So we need to actually have eyes on at least a portion of the place to find out. So we have to get the devices in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's merit to the idea of getting it in like an air conditioning unit or something. Maybe not all of them in there. Maybe I drop one while I'm in there if there's a place, can these just be dropped like, can I shove it behind a toilet and that is good enough, or does it need to be plugged into something?
So it needs to be like wired in.
Yeah.
You could do it to the back of a toilet.
One of those electronic toilets.
So
which is all of them these days.
When I was out having a shave, I have come up with the solution to that problem.
Okay.
Thermostats.
Okay. I'm listening.
They will be digital. They will be hooked into the building's like air conditioning system, and by proxy the rest of the stuff. There are numerous of them, as there will probably be one in most rooms, or at least most rooms that people will occupy on the regular. And we can break these data taps up over multiple things, unless the GM wishes to tell me that that is not a thing that happens anymore.
I'm sorry, what was your
or even
question?
if in the jobs on the data tabs, not data tabs, data chips, was telling us specific places we have to plug in the data tabs to.
They want them.
Specific places. That's what I mean.
They want them directly connected to devices. Media, enough decking to figure they probably want easy access devices so you can get into the host easier. So.
Okay. So
it doesn't matter what devices they are.
So long as it's connected to the host is a logical conclusion.
Yep.
Okay.
Like thermostats.
So would a toilet work? And would a thermostat work?
And would the air conditioning unit work?
Good questions, well asked. You want to roll something for it? I'll tell you. You're not getting that one for free.
I have no idea what would be relevant there.
Could engineering come into it, or could security design come into it? Those are the two that come off the top of my head.
Security design would do it. Anything industrial, design procedures, that kind of...
Would I get a bonus for corporate?
Yes, business corporate.
I don't suppose... security design. I got security design.
Okay.
And I've got industrial mechanics as well, so I could borrow that as well if you want.
No, it's fine. With Boomhilda's roles, anything important will be attached to a host. Lesser stuff is probably not. Toilets probably won't be. HVAC almost certainly will be. Other things, stuff that are important enough to protect and waste valuable data processing.
Okay, so we need something a little bit.
Higher up the chain, right?
Okay, so like an actual computer.
Yeah, a terminal would definitely be a valid target for.
From what you were saying, it sounds like a thermostat would work because that is intrinsically tied into the HVAC system.
Yeah, a thermostat is probably a valid target. Although thermostats are quite hard to find stray wires on that people aren't going to see. I'll give you that one.
No,
They don't have both wires hanging out.
This wouldn't be a wire hanging out situation. This would be we work the data tap into the inside of the
unit itself.
Yeah, that would work. You'd have to dismantle it to hide it.
This would not be the sort of thing like, oh, it's a little warm in here, I'm going to go play with your thermostat. This would be, I'm taking off the cover of the thermostat and putting a thing on there.
That's
right. Which is why we find out wherever they get their maintenance done from, and we sabotage the thermostats, and then we do a thing where maybe you get into the host and you just start control devicing in all the thermostats and make them just freak out for a little while so they get the idea to replace them.
It would probably be as easy as just scheduling a routine upgrade.
Also true.
Yep. Or a maintenance check, just a standard check for whatever have you. Yeah, there are many ways to do it.
I do see an issue with that, just because if I don't know if the plan is still for me to go in.
I am not,
on my own with this. But.
I am not pro going in the building.
Okay.
If we get
this would be. So we could the problem with that then is if we need to get 3 data taps in. Actually, that might not be a problem because I'm thinking like, all right, if we need to get these devices in, do we break into the janitorial maintenance area, put 3 data taps in their thermostats, and hope that they use those thermostats when they go and drop them in.
That's a bit of a risk because unless we go in there, we take all their thermostats except 3, and then they have is 3.
Or I just schedule all of them to be upgraded, and so they probably exhaust their stock.
Yeah.
Like that's what it comes down to. Like we are going in giant circles here with little circles inside of them because we haven't dove into the host yet. So let's just do it. Let's find out what's going on in there instead of, doing nothing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm good for that.
Okay, it's about 2:30 in the morning on a slightly crisp Minnesota night. Do you want to go in now, or are you going to go later?
If Lilith is still awake and capable of like monitoring me for seizures and stuff, then now is as good a time as any.
Oh yes, boom. After you've given it a little thought and experience and knowledge and stuff, you think you know what this stuff is.
Cool.
You don't know everything that's in it, but you think a significant portion of it is methyl bromide or bromomethane. It's carcinogenic, nasty, not good for breathing, or touch, or anything.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm sorry. You know what? If you have anything to say about the bromide, go ahead. I will hold on to this idea.
And I didn't just totally look this up right now. Well, 10 minutes ago.
No, sorry. I think we probably have the same idea about it, but let's get this host dive over with.
Ready when you are.
Cool. And is that your what's the word? Your deck right down there?
Yes. And if Lilith is okay, I would prefer to do this while we're on the move. If she could just drive aimlessly through the city.
Yeah, I can do that. I think I'm probably the best driver out of all of us, so yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Well, you only have to be a good driver if it goes wrong. And it's not going to go wrong, is it?
Exactly.
No.
You guys don't want the alcoholic insomniac driving?
Actually, yeah. You should probably drive while she watches me.
Also,
serious. Okay.
unrelated, who is going to go actually put a sin down on this rental? I forgot to ask earlier. Because somebody's got to... And what sin?
I mean, we have those burner sins, right?
I'm afraid those were only for the bus ride. He's there. No longer valid.
Okay.
Just to get you through checkpoints and shit. If you want to fix sin, you're going to have to use one of yours. Or your real sin, if you have one.
Damn, I'm going to need to buy a new sin then. If I'm driving, what did I have? I have 2 fake sins. I got to run back upstairs. I was getting an apple and peanut butter, but I don't know where the peanut butter is. So we'll come back to the peanut butter, but for right now...
Oh, peanut butter's so good.
I know it is. Okay, so I have a rating 3 with a driver's license and a rating 4, which is like everything else.
Okay. Which one do you want to use?
I guess we will go... I guess I'll leave my gun at home, and I will use the rating 3.
Okay.
Bruce Dresden is this one.
Sorry, what's the name again?
Bruce Dresden.
Bruce Dresden.
I've mashed together a lot of detective names.
That's fine.
This one is Bruce Wayne and Harry Dresden.
I was hoping it was Harry Dresden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that when I was looking at your sheet earlier. I was like, nice name.
That is good.
The other one is Bronson, and I don't know that Charles Bronson was ever a cop or a detective, but I love Death Wish. So
that's appropriate. Okay, that's fine. Sorry to interrupt with this mundane paperwork. Matrix time.
Yay.
Okay, so media, you take your quote marks elf self into the back, slump backwards. The world shifts into focus as the brown and yellow of the local grid comes into life.
All right. Is this host on the same grid I'm on? Is that even a thing?
Yes, it is, and you are.
All right then. No sense wasting time then. I will get a mark on it and then attempt to jump in.
Okay, how far away are you physically?
Let's see.
In fact, it doesn't really matter for hosts. Ignore that. Carry on.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah, you go up to the door and offer a mark. Or do you want to sneak in?
Oh, I'm trying to sneak in.
Okay, then you are not offered a mark. The doors remain closed.
All right. I will stealth my way up there, running silently, and attempt to sink my fangs into the door, which will somehow open it due to Matrix logic.
Okay, roll it. Okay. This is going to be quite slow because I'm terrible at the Matrix, so please be patient.
I'll try.
You take 4 damage. No. Matrix. There it is. Tuition plus firewall. Okay. Let's roll that. Okay, you get a mark. You get one free question.
Ah. I forget. Can I ask about... Yeah, I think I got everything I already wanted from the outside. So I will just move on in.
What about silent icons?
I think we picked up most of those with our, like, AR scan. And, I don't think you can identify icons that are inside the host from outside, can you?
I don't believe so.
Not any more than you could see through walls.
Then I will just hop on it.
Okay. As you step through the doorway, you find yourself in a university straight out of Cliché. It's full of slight musty smell of books. There's people dressed as Oxbridge dons with their long robes and black hats floating around. But they're mostly just there for effect, not actual icons. There's doors pointing to all sorts of places, including a less friendly, less academic-looking door marched down private area.
Well, that's just asking to be hacked. So I will quickly change my icon to something a little more suiting, probably a librarian kind of look, and I will attempt to perceive around me, looking for a silent device with an attack rating or a sleaze rating.
Okay. You do not see one.
All right. Sorry, just thinking for a second.
Take your time. Major perception is a data action, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Carry on.
All right. Well, I will perform a search and try and find the floor plan. So I will also swap in the search program in place of exploits to expedite this.
Okay.
I can keep 5 of those.
Groovy. Okay. What level of search was that?
Since it's within the host, it's only 1 minute.
Okay. You search. Sorry, excuse me. You search and you find an unprotected file marked floor plan. Very easy to access. Very brief. This isn't the full building floor plan, but it is a floor plan.
All right. I will quickly perceive it for data bombs, just because I'm entirely paranoid.
Okay. There is no data bomb.
All right. I will copy that on over and then try and look a little deeper.
Okay. Just skimming along, looking at data randomly, taking books off the shelves and flicking through them. It's a lot of PR, a lot of talk about research, people they've worked with. They've worked with Ares and MCT and quite a few big name cores. They did some animal research for Neonet way back at not Neonet. They've worked with a lot of people. They're definite research sluts. There's a lot of PR bump talking about what a great company they are. Nothing, blah 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 corporate.
Was there anything about their current project or current projects that I found?
Yes. There's PR fluff boasting about their proud relationship with what's their name? Odysseus Survival Resources, an Ares subsidiary that develops survival gear, extreme weather gear, environmental hardening, life survival gear, anything to keep you alive in the boonies or in harsh environments.
There's gonna be a bunch of dogs wearing scuba suits. This may require a knowledge roll, but is this one of those cases where I need more marks on the host in order to access the deeper data?
Pretty much. You're in the public area. They've hived off the less public-facing stuff. But you can guess it's probably in the secure area, which where you have noticed but not explored yet.
All right. Would I be triggering any alarm bells if I didn't have the sufficient marks to enter that area?
It just would not let you in.
Okay. Well, I will attempt to get another mark and then try the door.
Okay, give me a moment, please, before you do that. Pardon me. Having a brain fart here. What do hosts use for major perception? I may as well ask you because I can't remember off the top of it.
The patrol ace would be the one doing it.
Yeah.
And there is a table in data trails on a page I don't remember, which tells you how often it does. It is actually slower on higher rating hosts because of how much data they have to sift through.
Yeah. Give me a second.
No problem. Matrix stuff is so in its own little world still.
It's one reason I'm trying to make myself include it more, because it's so easy to say, oh, it's no Matrix. So I don't have to deal with it. And that's bad. Data trails. Here we go. Okay. So that
Page 86.
Grassy ass. Okay. It's about due anyway. Okay. What's your roll again? Can I get you to roll logic plus sleaze, please?
Sure.
Okay. A burly-looking man in a green suit walks past you. He's wearing a green bowler hat, and his iconography screams "Patrol IC." He's not appeared to notice you as he passes by, whistling a jaunty tune.
Conveniently bury my face in a book that disappears once he's gone.
Okay, so rolling back, you did a hack and fly.
I still have to. Yeah, I still have to make that roll.
Cool. And that is resisted by... Okay. You get a mark and an extra question.
Can I open this door now?
Seems worth a shot.
I'm a bad decker. I've already run out of questions.
That is fine. You did most of them earlier when you got them 6. Okay, so yeah, you approach the security door, and in multiple ways you approach it. You're in a less fancy part of the host. The iconography is nowhere near as strong. It's more utilitarian. You definitely feel like you're behind the scenes now. Here, instead of books, it's just filing cabinets. Many, many filing cabinets. Scrolling off as far as the eye can see.
Yay. Alright, back to searching. Looking for the floor plan.
So give me a second, just updating my tracker. Cool. Roger that.
I don't want to backseat GM, but remember that the Overwatch thing only goes up when I do something illegal like attack or sleaze.
Yeah, I messed up my hack on the fly tracking. I've got it now. Okay.
Right.
Yep. You do your usual searching, and you find a file that, by the file name and the context, seems like it could be your, could be the one.
Well, is it protected?
Protected how?
Is it encrypted, I should say? Do I need to crack it?
Yes.
All right, and I will perceive again and make sure it's not going to explode and kill me. There we go.
Yes, there is a data bomb.
Dun dun dun. What rating is it?
It is rating 5.
All right. So I suppose this is where I ask the team, if you could only have one, would you rather have the floor plan or the details on their security shifts?
Well,
Because we kind of need both.
do we need both?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Just in case.
I will say that you got the... I know you haven't really got common sense, but you know you're decking. This was the publicly facing and available copy of the floor plan.
Oh, the one I'm looking at right now?
No, the one you found earlier.
Oh, yeah. So we have something we could give to them, but it'll look bad if they could have just gone on the website and gotten it.
Yeah, and we also need the maintenance details as well, because that's our way to get the taps in at the moment.
This is true. All right, so I'll bookmark this location real quick. And try and find the details on their maintenance contract, who they contract that out to, if anybody, I guess.
Okay.
I will say we probably want to consider what the Johnson wants more, the floor, because we're probably going to give them either, if we get one of the two, we're probably going to give it to them. So do they want the security info or do they want the floor plan?
Well, the floor plan should give them structural weaknesses which they could exploit.
Yes.
And our backup plan would help us fill in the blanks on their security. So I think I will go for the floor plan.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yes, you successfully discovered a whole section of the file system referring to maintenance and hygiene. And you pick out the most likely summary file.
All right.
What do?
Not bad.
Decker protocol. Look for data bombs and end encryption.
What's that?
Sounds good to me.
Got it.
He got ejected. Bye.
Did someone get dinked?
Oh, right, so you've percepted. Okay, what do you want to know about it?
Is it encrypted?
Yes.
Is there a data bomb on it?
No.
Okay. Well, it's go time, I guess.
I believe in you.
Yay.
You can do it!
Let me quickly make sure I have my programs in order. Can you defuse a data bomb before you handle the protection or not? I forget.
No. Data bomb has to be first, as far as I know.
Okay, that might be better, actually. All right. I should have taken my psych before I dove in, but we're doing this.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
All right, swapping my programs around again. All right, and then I will attempt to defuse the data bomb on the floor plan.
Oh shit, I accidentally closed the chat. Give me a second though. Monging it. Okay, go ahead and roll, I'll see it in a second.
I'm gonna spend an edge and re-roll those failures.
Fair.
Success. That's a total of 6, counting the limit.
Okie dokie. Sorry, how many?
6.
6. Cool.
I should say this is in hot sim. I don't think I ever explicitly mentioned that.
You didn't, but that's fine. Give me a second, can't remember how many rolls. It's just bomb rating times 2, isn't it?
I believe so.
Fuck it, that's what we're going with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they rolled. Woo, it's a good thing I used that edge.
You shake the code around with the device, and just for a moment you think it's going to go up, then you waft your matrix sheath stuff over it, and it goes away.
All right. Now for the really fun part. Let me just confirm my my roles before I call attention to myself. I actually need 1 second just to double check what what a program does exactly.
Take time. Yeah, it is rating times 2. Cool.
All right. Switching my numbers around. Oh wait, I don't actually have that program. My bad. Okay, now I am ready. I am going to fork a crack file action onto both of the protected files and attempt to do them both at once. This doesn't split the die pool, but they both resist. They both make their own resistance rolls.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. Can I get a logic plus slays before that happens, please?
Sure.
Huh. No, that's right, of course. Never mind. As you're standing there preparing a what's it called? One of the bowler-hatted patrol SCs walks past you and just pauses for a moment, turning around on the spot in a very meta-breaking way. His eyes seem to linger on you for a second, but then they flick away without interest, and he carries on his patrol.
Unclenched.
I couldn't remember what happens if they tie, but defenders win, so.
Ooh. All right, cracking that file. Nice. That's a 5.
Okay. Crack file with protection rating times 2. So first the janitorial. Okay. And now the other file. Okay. You successfully decrypt both files.
All right. Since that was a successful attack action, they now know that someone is fucking with their shit, but they don't know exactly what.
That's correct.
So I will.
As far as you can tell, the patrol IC start looking a little more alert, but don't seem to have spotted you yet. What do?
I will fork an edit file onto both of those things to copy them over, and then bug the fuck out.
Okay, and
Oh, and I'll switch my numbers to be good for that at that thing that I'm doing.
oh shit. Oh. All right, cool.
Got him?
Yep. I'm just gonna roll that in private now. Cool. So did you copy? Cool. Yep. Good job. You got them.
All right.
What do?
We'll smoothly transition into AR and unplug.
Okay. You do a graceful release, and you are back in the real world.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Here, have some information. Blah.
Lovely, just what I've always wanted. That should be messy to clean up.
Okay. You appear to have a very good copy of the actual schematics, the full layout and structural. Might not necessarily be what they built, but this is definitely what they had in mind when they built. They planned it, at least.
As a short out-of-character side note, I have no idea what just happened. But it was nice. I took the dog outside. I've made coffee.
That's the joy of Matrix.
That's kind of how it is.
Nice.
Everybody just go on break, have a cigarette.
That's normally what happens when Matrix stuff happens, yeah.
Okay. The janitorial is a general contract saying what they're getting, what they're paying, and who they're paying. That they are paying. Wait, janitorial.
Okay.
They do the cleaning and maintenance of the building.
Okay, did I run my architecture knowledge on the floor plans we've got to get the weaknesses we can then mark on the plans ready to then hand over to the J when we're done?
That is something you can do.
Might be a good thing for Boomhilda to look at as well.
Definitely.
She'll look at it in the morning. It's like 2 a.m. She's had a long day and a very relaxing bath.
She does have bungee jumping in the morning.
No, it's 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does modern spec apply.
Yeah, it's modern enough, I'll say. It's not a brand new building by any means, but it's modern enough.
Okay. I mentioned it over DNI a little while ago, but if we're messing with the janitorial staff, what's that?
Sorry, I don't want to edge my role, that's all. Because I'm going to be speaking
no,
something
go ahead.
back.
Yeah, some of us can sleep and get edge back.
4 successes in total now? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can drink myself into sleep, maybe. Maybe not the best idea. Point being, so I mentioned it over DNI, but we have the floor plans, and we have a little bit of tang that we fished out from the river, but it would be nice to get an actual visual of inside the building. So the workaround that I was thinking of, which I think I was originally planning to do the like we sweet talk some guy into this, but I like the idea better of hacking into someone's like contacts or
Cyberize.
Cyberize, yeah, and that could still involve meeting someone just to kind of get the opportunity to better do so. But like start a recording, get it going when they're in there, and then retrieve it later. If we are concerned with like, I don't know how like streaming works from Cyberize when someone's inside a building, but if however you want to do techno wizardry with someone's Cyberize, not really my area. But rather than us going in there, maybe we let someone else be our eyes on the inside, and maybe the janitorial staff would be enough, but it might be better to have like a scientist or a security guard. Like a security guard who's going to be walking through the building, or a scientist who is going to be looking at the research being done.
I would like to, if we can get lucky and get one of the maintenance guys, that'll be easier. There's a slight chance that their security guys will have their cyberware tied into the host, making it a lot harder to worm into.
Which would be pretty standard security procedure, to be fair. That's too much of common sense. You do that.
The other option would be to like get someone to put contact lenses in, but then you are actively involving them. Which, even if they're on your side, you're trusting that they're not going to tip their hand while they're in there. So maybe janitorial staff is just the way to go.
Well, we can see what we get from them, and if it's not enough, we can always go back for more.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Did you want to try and? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Did you want to try and talk to one of the people we had marked off of social media before we do that? See what we can get out of them just socially.
It's like 3 a.m.
I mean, yeah, probably not now.
Right.
But that might not be. We could even if we don't make this. Okay, just a real quick. We could even, if we don't make a scene with getting these things in there, like via the maintenance guys, even just talk to the security guard or the scientist guy afterwards. Then we may have a little bit more to work with. I don't know. We could do it beforehand, but if they come off that talk going like, I'm suspicious and I'm not down with this, maybe they report it to someone. If we already have the things, then if we already have the things in there and they get suspicious, I don't know.
All I'm saying is we're like 4 hours into this.
That is true. Okay, so let's make a plan and just go with it.
Not even let's make a plan, but let's not overcomplicate things for a no reason. Like we have the floor plan. When we were inside the host, did they have interior cameras?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
There you go. There's our look around at things inside the building.
All right, perfect then. We can just nix that whole idea. That'll save a crap ton of time and risk. Okay, I'm good with that.
I was going to ask, with my 4 hits on the architect technologies, have I seen where the structural weaknesses are? If maybe I can roll my engineering as well.
You can tell it's a well-constructed building. It's cheap, but not totally cheap. It's fairly solid. No glaring, they messed this up weaknesses. It's a fairly standard office building architecturally.
No, that doesn't help us with fulfilling the J request for finding a good place to place explosives, then, does it?
Not from architecture. You can identify what is likely to be You can spot the structural parts of the diagram and highlight them, but you can't. If you want to look at it from a demolitions perspective, you've got to roll demolitions.
Could I roll engineering to know that, or would I specifically have to roll demo because I've got both?
Engineering is fine, I think.
I'll edge that. If that's training space. And it's all my turn. Well, you said right.
Okay.
That's better. 5 total.
All right. Yeah. From that, you can definitely pick out the key points, the structural key points of the plan, and identify them. And you're also able to recognise that the material it's made out of is, give me a second, structural. So structure 10, armor rating 16.
Cool. So would that be applicable to the explosive they wanted to use earlier, or would they need something bigger?
That would definitely be demolitions relevant.
Okay, I'll roll that then. Although I'm not the best person for it, I can try.
Well, we can really put our heads together on that because I think we have at least 3 demolitions capable people.
I think we've got 2. I'm not sure if we have a third, but I know we've got 2. So yeah, we assist each other with it. Yeah, that makes more sense later. Okay.
So I think we're just gonna take a nap now. We're gonna sleep until daytime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
The wonders of insomnia.
You also know there's 8 points. Key points.
Okay, so yeah, we're all going to go back to the hotel and get some sleep.
Okay. What time are you all getting up?
Whenever we wake up, pretty much.
I'm getting up bright and early. I'm going to be like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get this information from the info dump, and then I'm going to start doing some math.
I've already forgotten how to roll for my insomnia, so I'm looking that up. So probably I'm just going to be up.
It's int plus willpower, threshold of 4. It's basic.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, say that again.
It's int plus willpower.
Okay, 6.
And then you did get 4 successes.
Oh yeah, that's right. 66 greater than 5.
So close.
A bit. 4 4s. Come on.
You did get 4, just not 4 hits.
You were almost there, man.
Oh, God.
So you have another crap night of nothing much.
That's right. Everybody's about to have a crap night.
Do they have an all-night bar?
Let's say yes.
I'm probably going to deny Boomhilda and tell her if you want to do the demo thing, wait until I wake up and we can do it together. 2 heads are better than 1 because I need my sleep. So.
Okay, so everybody but Flatfoot gets a decent night's sleep. I guess it's about 10 p.m. 10 a.m. by the time you drag yourself out of bed.
I'll make a point to shower
up
and
at like
shave.
8 o'clock.
Or whenever you get up.
She's got things to do today.
Okay. So
you're only rolling 7 dice for demolition?
That's edging.
That was industrial mechanic.
Oh, industrial mechanic. Yeah, I'm only 8 dice for that. So.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely confirm that it's structural, and that is definitely how they probably built it. Not entirely sure what to tell you. You understand these on a physical level.
I know that if you have like a structural engineering in the floor plans, it gives you a bonus on your demo roll, but I don't know the exact details of how much it gives you in that situation.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, that's a knowledge skill that will go on my list of things to get.
Is Anfo a commercial explosive?
It is not.
Okay.
Give me a second. I need to dig out my demo notes, which is embarrassing because I should have had them ready already. Demo.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I don't like if I get enough hits, I don't really care how much it takes. I just need to know that she knows how much that she needs to tell them.
Okay. Definitely having a plan has lowered the threshold from 6 to 4, but I can't remember what the documents. Here we go. All right. Okay. Right. To figure out the amount of explosives you need, it's demolitions plus logic mental with a limit of 4. That's to figure out exactly what you need to implode a building safely without causing collateral damage.
You mean a threshold of 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be able to assist with this?
You can assist, and I'll say you can have +4 for your knowledge rolls. Boom.
Cool.
Would I get? I doubt I get bonus for my knowledge rolls to my assist. Would I? That'd be being a bit greedy.
Spoilers, I don't think is going to matter, to be honest. So yeah, it's +3 to everything there.
Yeah, I can only take 2 of them because I only have 2, so I'm at 10, 12, 16.
Nice.
And I've given you another two dice.
Yeah.
So you would get 8. Well, another 2 dice to help you.
Cool. All right. You run the numbers, think through things, and you're fairly sure you know exactly how much explosives are going to be needed to safely implode a building this size, based on the assumption that these are structural points, and you're going to be setting explosives on the basement and 3rd floor. Well, top floor in this case. So yeah, you're fairly confident somebody could buy explosives, set the charges, based on what you see here, assuming they can reach the key points of the course.
Okay.
Chemistry-wise, it's a research lab that's expelling industrial pollutants.
Yeah.
There's almost certainly going to be some local environmental damage when this thing goes up.
More so in the idea of like, by the way, when this blows up, you should make sure that you are, wearing this kind of protective gear and nowhere near these things and that kind of stuff.
This is mostly a biological place, so the fallout isn't likely to be too nasty.
Okay, so we're not like releasing a cloud of mustard gas into the air.
No.
Good. I would feel really bad about that and have to change a lot of things.
Okay. So after morning, you're fairly certain you know how to kill this building.
Yep. And you guys will have gotten giant data dumps of this at like 8:30 in the morning. Because Boom's got stuff to do today.
And I'm going to be going, okay, since we've got this information, do we really just do recon, or do we ask them, give us the explosive ourselves and we'll blow it up for you? For, like, extra money, basically.
Nah, they don't got the kind of money to pay us to blow this up.
Probably not. It's going to be a lot of money, actually.
Do I have a ballpark on how much an ANFO that would actually cost?
It would cost monies. Give me a second.
I don't actually need it.
I'm a little hesitant to suggest ourselves for this, simply because, like, we blow that up, and one point I brought up in the negotiations actually still stands. We're in Minnesota.
Yep.
Like, what how do we bug out from that? Because we need to get in there with bombs, get out.
Big bombs.
Yeah.
Lots of bombs.
We have to get those bombs.
Well, we could go in with, like, the maintenance crew.
Yeah. We don't need to worry about all this. That's their job.
Yeah.
And our demo person has giant cyber arms. They might go,
these
hey,
arms are great. You don't even know the half of it.
I can imagine, but You do have giant cyber arms and a mohawk and are,
I can wear my hair down.
I suppose.
I haven't even put it up yet today. I got right to work. The coffee here is actually pretty good.
I'm on cup 8. Yeah, I know. But point being, I don't know that I'd be down for breaking into this place to blow it up unless there's a pretty serious payday in it.
You're looking at a lot of info here.
Yeah. No, that's fine. A lot is enough to make me go, nope.
Yeah.
Even if it's something more portable, it's still a lot.
It was just an idea.
I will want to have a conversation with the bellboy when he comes up to collect my breakfast tray.
Okay. Room service.
Yep. I will let him in, and then I'm one to ask him. It's like, so, you know what? There's anything that, like, really just kind of rub in the nose? Like, you know where I can get some stuff?
He looks outraged. I'm not sure what you're implying, ma'am, but I am quite sure you can find everything you need in our hotel commissary. As he's saying this and pumping his fist, he's also staring into space in AR, and you get a dink as he as he flicks a icon towards you.
I return his flick with 100 new yen.
Now, thank you not to raise the subject again. Have a good day, ma'am. He gives you a little forward touch. Anything else I can get you while I'm here?
What's there to do that's fun around here?
That's in character laughing. Moving out?
Fair enough. And then she's gonna go and get a tourist cab and go be touristy for a little while. She will contact the team. It's like, so I have acquired the number to a man who sells pharmaceuticals. There are chances are that this man who sells pharmaceuticals probably also knows a guy who sells other things that we may need.
Fair enough. Make a few contacts while we're here.
Contacts are always a good thing to gain.
What things were you thinking of?
Well, if we wanted to get crazy, we could, stash, micro camera tags on things, but I don't think we're going to need to do all of that.
Rather, I've already got a stealth tag with a camera built into it. So.
Oh, alright. Well, maybe I'll just go get some medicinals then.
Well, it's handy to have a camera watching you while you're breaking locks and stuff. It means you can do stuff on your own without relying on somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, swing by our room for a second. I have a biomonitor I can slap on you, just in case things go badly.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go check out. Did you guys see this aerial bridge? It's super neat.
Okay, on that bombshell, I need a break, so
Sure.
5 minutes.
Do you mind making it 10?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, thanks.
See